Hi guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. So this week I'm going to show you kind of my opinion on the best kind of LED lamp out of the ones I've tried. So this one here is the Gelish 18G one, which is obviously the LED one. This is my old one, which recently, it still works, but it doesn't work to its kind of full potential that I need it to, which is why I had the nightmare of trying to look for a new one, which as kind of most of you probably know as a beauty therapist or a nail tech, your LED lamp is kind of one of the most expensive things you'll probably buy for your kit, so it's important to make sure you're getting the right one. So as I was saying, this is my lamp that basically what happened to it is it started to not cure the gel polish all the way through, which is obviously what I need it for. And this did come with warranty, but I emailed Gelish, Hand and Nail Harmony, and they said that I'd kind of need to send it off and it could be without my lamp for 2 weeks. Now, nails is my most popular treatment with my clients, so obviously I just couldn't do that. So for me, it was easier to buy a new one, and then I'm thinking I'm going to send this one back just to kind of see if there's any problems with it. But yeah, so that wasn't too great, but anyway. So with this one, obviously you've got like the hand rest on top. You can get different colours of these, and I did really like this lamp. It was only kind of, like I say, the last few times where it stopped working. You also have the eye shield on this one, which as you can see it goes up and down, which again, I guess I quite like, but it's not a massive deal. I wouldn't just buy it kind of because it has an eye shield. So on the back, I've got it unplugged at the moment. So on the back, this lights up and you can see kind of the countdown of the seconds. So you've got the 5 seconds, the 20 seconds and the 30 seconds. You have the 5 seconds on this one because the Gelish base coat, they say only takes 5 seconds to cure, so that's why it's on there. Now I use a few different brands of polish, so I just kind of always use the 30-second one. Things I did like about this lamp is I liked that it did the countdown. It also, this one makes a beeping noise when it's finished, which I got so used to that when I got my new lamp I was like, oh, I don't know if it's done because it wasn't making the beeping noise. But actually I think I prefer it without a beeping noise. It just kind of, I don't know, you just don't get that kind of distraction now. So the thing that I did like as well is this is all the kind of power cord for the Gelish lamp, and I liked the length of this. So it's quite a long length. I know you can't really see because it's all screwed up here, but it's a nice really long length, which I'll show you my new one in a minute. My new one's not, it hasn't kind of got the length on it, so it just means when I do a pedicure or if I'm doing mobile treatments I have to take a longer extension lead, just because obviously clients' houses are set up differently, but it's not like a massive problem. So inside of this, so I like the lamps that obviously you can take apart because it's just so much easier for doing pedicures. Like it's unreal. So this is the bottom part, just kind of just normal metal. You've got the Gelish bit on there, which is fine. And so the actual lights on this one, let me see if you can see. So as you can see, you've got them going all the way around, so it cures at the side as well, which is really good. The only thing with this one, like I said, when it did start to not working, it was mainly thumbs and big toes that kind of stopped curing. So I don't know whether it was the fact that my lights kind of weren't as strong anymore, or some of them may have gone, I don't really know, but yeah, so I had to get a new one anyway. So this was my old one. So just before I show you my new one that I did purchase, I just want to tell you about the OPI Studio LED light, which I did actually purchase before my new one, just because I was in the store and they had 20% off that day. And I've used OPI lamps before, and I use OPI as a brand, and I do love their polishes, and I liked their OPI lamp before. It was the kind of black one. But their studio light, I'll put a little picture for you so you can see it, I was so disappointed with. And I hate to say it because, like I say, I love OPI as a brand, and obviously there may be some of you out there that really like the lamp, but I was really disappointed. For starters, like, they've changed it so it looks a little bit more like this, but it's lower. And inside they have, like, they've got the bits marked out. Again, I'll show you a picture. And it's meant to be so your clients can easily slide their hand in and know exactly where to place their hand. But as we know, clients and us, that's not always what happens. So you kind of get confused and then the polish doesn't end up curing. So I didn't really like that, and also it wasn't just a case of clipping it on and off like my other one. You had to slide it in, which it just didn't feel kind of as smooth for me. And another thing I really didn't like, so on the OPI lamp, as soon as you turned it on, as soon as the light turned on, you had this fan noise. And I mean, these ones that I've had and I have got now are completely silent, apart from, like I said, with the Gelish one, you've got the beep at the end. But this one has a fan on the whole time, which obviously someone coming to get their nails done, I've got nice music in the background, and then all of a sudden there's this fan noise. It's really not what you want. It's just not relaxing at all. So I took that one back because I was just so disappointed in it. But I just wanted to tell you all about that because I know it's hard when you're buying a new lamp because you don't know which one is the best, but I was so disappointed in that lamp. So I'd definitely recommend, if you're going to buy that lamp, go into a store like Capital or somewhere that sells them in store so you can test it out and have a proper little look at it. Like I say, that's just my opinion, so you may already have one and get on really well with it. I just personally really didn't like it. Okay, so onto my new lamp, which I did keep this one, and I absolutely love it. I never thought a lamp could make so much difference, because obviously companies bring them out and they say, oh, they're this amazing, and you kind of think, are they kind of just saying that so that I buy it? But honestly, the LED Light Elegance Plus lamp is just, it's amazing. Like, I'm so glad I brought it. I was kind of umming and ahhing, and like I said, I brought the OPR one first, and then I brought this one, and I do not regret it at all. So this is obviously the packaging it came in, which is pink, so of course I love it. I have already kind of used it and things, and as you can see, so I'm going to show you the actual lamp in a minute, but this is what the lamp looks like. And it's a 30 watt LED curing, reduced height spike, which is brilliant, auto hand sensor, 30 seconds, 60 seconds and 120 second timer, reflective interior and base, just so that kind of cures all the way around. And like it says, it cures all Light Elegance gels. And the other gels that I use, so I've got, let me show you. So I've got my OPI ones, I've got obviously my Light Elegance ones, I've got some Gelux ones, I've got Miss You Beauty, I've got Gelish. It cures all of these. So that was my biggest worry, because obviously I've got so many other ones, I didn't want it not to cure them. I've tried them all out and it cures all of them. So that's really helpful for you to kind of know if that's what you're thinking about. Okay, so here it is. It's beautiful, I know. So not only, so you've got the hand rest again, which comes off here. I don't know if you can buy replacements of them. I'm sure if you kind of ask Light Elegance, they would tell you. So I bought this from Light Elegance UK, and like I've said in my other videos before, it's an amazing company. They're just so friendly and so helpful that I know if I had any problems with my lamp, I could just get in touch and they'd be really helpful. Whereas, like I said, with the Gelish lamp, when I had problems with it, I was not overly impressed with their customer service. I know it's a big company, which I think that's where the problem lies. I mean, Light Elegance UK is getting bigger and it's fairly new to here, so I guess that's their kind of advantage in a way. But I still feel like when they grow bigger, they'll always be kind of looking out for their clients rather than just kind of, oh, I've sold you that, like it doesn't matter anymore. So yeah, if you had any problems or you want to know a bit more about this lamp before buying it, there's loads of people you can get in touch with. So there's Paul and Marie, and just kind of, there's a Facebook group called Nails UK United, I think. Anyway, I'll pop the link in below, which if you are a nail tech, you can join and ask loads of questions about Light Elegance and know a little bit more about it. But anyway, so this lamp, let me show you the back of it. So on the back here, you've got an on and off switch, which I actually really like. My other lamp didn't have that, which is quite handy. You've got the 30 seconds, the 60 seconds, so I use these for when I'm doing like my normal gel. And then you've also got, which I love, a hard gel button, which this is the 120 seconds. And basically, if any of you use hard gel at the moment for extensions or kind of like a hard gel overlayer, you know, you kind of get that really kind of, sometimes it can be really painful, that heat spike, like that burning sensation. This, it cures it slower so that it doesn't kind of get that. It's reduced, so you don't feel that as much, which is so much better for my clients, because a lot of the time you kind of put it in and it's that painful, they kind of have to stop until it goes away. So it's just a lot easier and saves me a lot of time, really. And also, another thing I really want to say about this lamp as well, which is where I noticed a massive difference with it, is with my kind of clear gel and my other gels, it cures them a lot shinier. I don't know how that's possible, but it cures them so much shinier. So with my old lamp, I used top gloss, Light Elegance top gloss, and I could never get the shine on it, so basically just stopped using it. As soon as I got this, that's what I've got on my nails now. As you can see, it's so shiny. This is the shiniest top coat that I've got at the moment, and it's all thanks to this lamp. I don't know how, but that's what's happened. So it's cured it all shinier, which again, you have got to love. So anyway, inside, again, you've got the bit that comes apart. So this is the base bit. So for pedicures and things, really helpful. Now this is the inside of it. So these are all of the lights, and as you can see, again, it's got them coming around the outside, which is just so that it kind of cures all the way around, which I really like. And I guess with this one as well, it's got more lights spaced about. So I think compared to my Gelish one, that's where it kind of helps definitely cure all the way around. So touch wood, at the moment I haven't had any problems with any of the nail not curing fully, which is perfect, because it's not what you want. It's quite embarrassing, obviously, with a client when it doesn't cure all the way through. Okay, so the only thing I wasn't too sure on when I first opened up my Light Elegance lamp was the actual cable that plugs into the back of the lamp. It's not as long as my old one, so I was thinking, oh no, for pedicures it's not going to reach and things, because I've got a little bit of a gap from my bed and stuff to do pedicures, because I do it up on the bed. But for me, it perfectly fits, so it was absolutely fine. And to be honest, it's not a massive deal, because like I said, you can get longer extension leads if I were going to take this to a client's house or something and you didn't know. So it's not a big deal, and actually, if anything, I prefer this now because it helps to keep it tidier. My other one, well, you saw, it gets all tangled and is just a nightmare. So actually, this is a lot easier. Another thing with the Light Elegance lamp is it's dual wavelength as well, which means it cures both the LED and UV polishes, which is really helpful. I've got a few UV ones which I was having to use a different lamp for, and now I can just use the one. So yeah, really helpful. And like I said, Light Elegance UK, I'll pop the link in my description for you. They're an amazing company. If you haven't tried them, I definitely would try them. Not just for the lamp, but I mean the colour gels and the glitter gels especially. They're all beautiful. Light Elegance products are amazing. I can't fault them as yet. And yeah, a really helpful company if you do have any problems, or not even if you have a problem, if you have any questions, they'll get back to you as quick as they can, and they're so helpful. So I would definitely have a little look at them. But yeah, if you're looking for a new lamp, this is my absolute favourite at the moment. I did like my Gelish one. There wasn't anything wrong with it until the kind of end, and I think just the customer service I got with it as well, I wasn't too happy with. So far so good with this lamp. But like I said, I'll show you the pictures of the OPI Studio Light, and if you do want to have a look at it, like I said, I definitely recommend going into a store to have a look at it, because I was really unimpressed with that one. And when you do have a look at it, if you do go in store, make sure they kind of plug it in so you can listen to the fan noise, just because that's something I didn't realise it had until I'd brought it home, which obviously is just a bit of a pain. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. And please like and subscribe. Bye!